Good morning. I believe in my last video I said I was crossing my fingers that Zara didn't get the cold that the rest of us got. For some reason, somehow, she missed out on the cold that the rest of the family got. Well, today she woke up so sniffly and I was like, because we have all four of the kids were supposed to have dentist appointments today, so I had to call and cancel those. So it totally changes our plan for the day because that was obviously going to take up our whole morning. And then now I'm like, oh, all right, it's a school morning. I thought we weren't getting any school done this morning, but we are. Change of plans. We kind of started our day a little bit differently than normal too. Oh, do you see we have all of our Christmas decorations up? Usually we start the day all together and we start as a group, but today the kids were kind of all ready at different times, so Charity got right on it and did math already this morning. Right, Charity? Elijah got right on it and did piano practice already this morning. Some of his piano practice. And hey, this is the book I'm supposed to be reading. Why are you reading it?
The chapter that
that I already read. Okay. Anyway, so we kind of have everything here. It's time for us to start. We'll do a little bit of Bible this morning.
Wesley brushed his teeth.
He brushed his teeth. Did you help him with that?
No, I didn't. No.
No? You must have gotten out his toothbrush for him.
Yeah, and then put in a little bit of toothpaste on and then put water on it.
Oh. Thank you so much for helping him. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Look at me.
Bad.
You feel bad? Are you hoping that I'll let you watch a show or something? Is that why you're telling me that you feel bad? Did you brush your teeth this morning?
Yeah.
You did? Who helped you? Who helped you get your toothbrush out?
Papa. No.
Was it Zara?
Yeah.
Say Zara.
Baba.
Say thank you, Zara.
Baba.
Wesley, what do you have?
Baby.
He is all about his babies and putting his babies in blankets. Uh-oh, you're going to put it back in your blanket? So we're just doing school at the table here. And he climbed into his bed and got his blankie, because this is his blanket. He also got out over there. Those are all of his stuffies, right? Did you get out your lion and bunny and monkey? Yes, he sleeps with 3 stuffies. And then, oh, you kicked your baby. He loves walking around the house. I can't do this very well one-handed, Wesley, but he loves walking around the house with his baby wrapped up in a blanket. You're welcome, bud. That's your baby.
And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, under the city of David.
Simeon, tell me what country we're learning about today.
Thailand.
Thailand, yeah. So Simeon's about to just draw a picture of a Siamese cat here. But first, can you go back and show me the picture of the money that you drew? What? You're just, these guys are being silly. No, you have to do your writing book and your math. You can do a game afterwards. So Simeon drew this money. Is it $10? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a $10 bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just had to create their own bill. And what did you tell me that you could buy with that $10 bill? How much is it worth?
A whole big bag of candy.
A whole big bag of candy with that $10 bill.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, keep going on your Siamese cat. Charity, do you want to show us what money? Oh, can you show me?
Not yet. I'm not done.
Okay, I quickly just wrote out a menu for our next week. Usually I print up a template that I really like, but today I just didn't feel like pulling out the printer. So there's a little look at what my next week's menu looks like. And the dinners, I started writing them out, and then some of the days I'm like, wait, that's not gonna work that specific night. So the dinners I do often mix up. I mean, all the meals I do often mix up, but this just shows me I have the ingredients at home to do all of these recipes, and we'll kind of work off of that. It looks more like a camel than a Siamese cat. Charity is very precise and very careful with her artwork, so it takes a little while to complete, but she finished her $2 bills, so $25 and $50, right? And how much is your money worth? What can you buy with $25, do you think?
A romper.
A romper? So their money, whatever country this is for that you're drawing, that is probably worth about the same as our money in Canada. Is that right? Yeah? Very good. Zara is working on her math now. Zara, can I see what you're working on right now, honey? Slide down off the table. Okay, so we're starting a new lesson here. What you're gonna do, go get out our bag of math blocks.
I know what
Yeah,
to do.
and you're gonna put them on here. The kids are mostly done their school, and so I am going to get some supper going in the Instant Pot. Everybody needs to talk to me first. Pardon?
This is like...
Okay, I'm being interrupted by Simeon. He wants to tell me something.
21 jelly beans and 48 mints.
21 jelly beans and 48 mints? And that's what you're counting? That's what you're adding together? Wow. Back to what I was saying. I am getting supper started in the Instant Pot. I have a bunch of broccoli, and I had plans on my menu to cook up broccoli with something else. I don't even remember what happened, but I didn't make that meal, and so I was like, how am I going to use up all this broccoli? So I'm gonna make a broccoli chicken cheese soup. I haven't made one of those in a while, and that is like the definition of like cozy, warm, comfort food. So that's what's on the menu for dinner tonight. So this is what Zara is doing. She's got all of her blocks lined up, and then she's gonna write down her numbers underneath, right?
Yep.
So kind of learning how to use her blocks more, her math blocks. We've had to go back and forth a few times and fix. She still has a little bit of a hard time with backwards numbers sometimes. Can I just move these up a little bit so I can see them a little bit better? I think they're all right this time. Yes, they are. So go through and tell me what those numbers are. So the first one is 0, right?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. Are you coming to sit by me when I talk? Yeah? I love you. How are you feeling? Still bad? Still so bad? Yeah.
If I want to play Play-Doh, we'll watch a
I know.
show.
Okay, she's been asking to play with Play-Doh all morning. We'll hopefully do that a little bit later on today. A guy just came to the door offering us like some great deal on cable. And side note, we've never had cable. Well, when Andrew and I first got married and we rented for a year, we had cable service there, but ever since then we've never had cable. It's a way to get lots of different channels where you can watch lots of different TV and news and sports and stuff. Anyway, the guy came to the door, and Wesley's at the door like, Daddy, Daddy! It's so funny because he's just gotten to this stage where every man he sees he calls Daddy, but it was a little bit like, okay, Wesley. The guy is just standing there like, yeah, were you calling the guy Daddy?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
And when, like, he was watching, like, the song, she was like, Daddy.
Oh, at church? Anybody, any guy is Daddy, any woman is Mommy. Or he looks, wow, this is like a perfect picture right here. He also, yes, he also looks out the window and sees squirrels and says, Daddy squirrel, Mommy squirrel. Yeah, those are like his two favorite words right now. Charity is making us some lunch. She's just chopping up some ham and cheese to make finger food, and I just made everybody a peanut butter smoothie. My kids love when I make this smoothie. It's so simple. It's just milk, banana, peanut butter, and ice. That's it. The kids all just went outside, all bundled up in their winter gear. I just washed this week all of our like spring, fall jackets. There may be a couple of random days where like a light jacket like this would be suitable, but for the most part, we are totally on to like winter jackets and snow pants and stuff. So all of these are clean. I am gonna get them all nice and folded and then bring them out to the garage into our coat bin, and we'll pull them out again next spring. And then you just have to wonder, out of all these coats, how many of these will still fit in the spring and how many of the kids will need new jackets. I think almost all of these jackets actually have been used for 2 full years, so they may all need new jackets. This is what the weather is like now. Winter coats, snow pants, winter hats. We actually got a bit of snow earlier this week, but it melted because it's not that cold yet. Have you guys noticed how much piano practice and piano playing has gone on in the background throughout this day in the life so far? Elijah and Charity and Simeon each have to practice the piano for 15 minutes every day. They also each get half an hour of screen time a day. And so last night at supper, we were all just talking and Andrew said, I think if you only practice the piano for 15 minutes, you should have only 15 minutes of screen time. And so I was saying, oh, that's a good idea. And then if you practice the piano extra, you can have extra screen time. So their goal today is to practice the piano for an hour so that they can each have an hour of screen time. Because they asked me last night, is that how it would work? And I was like, yeah. Now I'm not sure if I'm still agreeing with what I said last night. I don't know that they all will get an hour in. They have these goals, but I'm like, it doesn't come before school. You still have to do school. You still have to have outside time. This extra piano practice can only happen in like your free time, but they have big plans to get an hour of screen time. So we'll see what happens. Sometimes when it's quiet time, I will send my older kids up to my room and just tell them to have a little quiet time reading. But then other days I'm like, you know what, guys, just stay downstairs, have your quiet time. I will escape up to my room just to have a little bit of peace and quiet. So I'm up here editing, but I'm thinking, I think I need to actually do a stretch. I've been very consistent with my workouts this week. Today I didn't get up and work out, which is totally fine. I don't mind taking a day off. But I'm just feeling like, oh, I need a stretch. Like my shoulders and upper back are sore from my arm workout earlier this week. The base of my neck is sore. And I think that is just from the ab workout that I did yesterday. I think when I'm doing like my crunches and some of these like Pilates positions, I'm not the best at like keeping my neck like it should be. It's not bad, it just feels a little bit tight, like I need to do a stretch or a yoga or something just to kind of stretch out. I love when I can give my big kids jobs to do like this. Elijah, almost always listening to podcasts, and why are you always listening to podcasts? What do you think? Just about, eh?
Whenever I have new ones to listen to.
Yeah. So he's slicing up apples for everybody. Oh, thank you. That was kind of you. He's slicing up apples for everybody.
I can hardly even understand it when you're talking.
Oh, it's so that you can listen to it later when I'm not talking, right? Okay, thank you so much for doing that. I'm gonna grab this magazine over here. This magazine came in the mail. I don't even know, probably like 3 or 4 days ago, and it's been sitting on my counter ever since because I never sit down and read magazines, but this looks interesting. So we're members of HSLDA, which is the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, and this one is specifically for Canadians. So I may try to at least like page through it and kind of skim through it, because stuff like this I don't keep. I just like read it once and I throw it out, but I do want to take the time to read a bit before this goes into the recycling. Charity's gonna show us a trick. She's been practicing this recently. Okay, let's see it. Good job, Charity. That is some awesome front splits. You can show us one trick too. I can't see you. Your face looks like an angel. Oh, this is what the kids were doing outside. Charity, is that from gymnastics? Is that where you learned that? Do you do that at gymnastics?
Well, we're supposed to do it like this.
Yeah, squats and then...
But Kira and I, a girl from gymnastics, do it like this.
Oh, gotcha. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna close the vlog. This is my like most awkward part of my vlog, I guess. It's not awkward at all. It's just like, how do I end it? Like, what do we do at the end of our vlog? How do I close it off? I don't know why. My least favorite part of my video, I guess. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, well, there's the end to our vlog. I will see you guys next time. Bye.